My husband and I, we were empty nesters, and he had recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And he was pretty bad off, so bad that he couldn't operate his business anymore, and my son had to help him in order to function during the day until he could sell his business. And just the timing was perfect. So Chelsea offered to give me a little tiny, teeny-weeny sample of lavender and another one that's a grounding blend. And she said, just swipe him on the bottom of his feet. And so I went home, and he was pretty bad off that night, shaking really bad. The meds that he was on weren't helping, and he had anxiety really bad. So I said, well, she said to put these on your feet. So I just did a swipe of each one on each foot, and I began to record them on my phone. I sat on the bed and said, why don't you calm down and watch TV, but before I knew it, he had been going like this, shaking so bad. And before I knew it, he started slowing down, and the last thing that was left was his thumb was just shaking like this, and he was calm. And, friends of ours were amazed that right about when we finally sold our business, which was just 2 months later, we moved to Texas and went back about 6 months later to San Diego, and nobody could believe the difference in him. He had color in his face. He had turned pale and gray and was just sad to look at. And when they saw him and he was talking, he was able to talk, and he had color back. And he still has Parkinson's disease, but he's living a life that's got quality. When we moved from San Diego, we sold everything. He had power tools and all kinds of things, but he thought his life was over, basically. And because of these oils, we've got a little bit of hope in our lives, a lot of hope.